Look at this. Oh, even though I never put in the cinnamon stick, bay leaf, and also star anise, it's still going to taste really good.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today I'm going to make some braised pork leg. I have with me actually probably about 400 grams of meat taken out from a pork trotter, and also two pieces of pork belly. I opened my fridge and I found this, so I'm going to put them together and make it into a braised pork, my family favorite. Yeah, Teochew Nang, Appa is a Teochew Nang. Who else is a Teochew Nang? Leave your comment below. Teochew people like to braise different kinds of meat. So this one doesn't contain any bone, so I will skip the blanching process, but you can if you prefer to. Yeah, I will just skip it. Then I'll have a few pieces of hard-boiled egg, a few pieces of ginger, garlic, and also fresh coriander roots. This is fresh coriander roots, okay? And I'm supposed to have a lot of shallots, but I run out of shallots, so I'm putting in a lot of probably about 2 tablespoons of fried shallots. And I'll be using my Cooking Appa chicken stock powder to give it the chicken broth, and also this is 13 香 13 spice powder. Yeah, and I will be using some sugar as well. And let's start making it. Okay, we are going to put in some oil. Since I don't have shallot, I'm going to start with shallot oil. Right. Shallot, the smell of fried shallot and shallot oil is actually very important for any braised dishes, okay? And we are going to put in the ginger, fresh coriander roots, and also garlic, and saute it for a minute or two before we continue. We are going to make the braised broth before I put everything inside my pressure cooker. It is now super fragrant. Now the next thing is we are going to add in some chicken stock. My chicken stock is a little bit special, which is hot water plus 1 to 2 teaspoons of my chicken stock powder. Then it becomes chicken stock. Easy, right? For those interested to get Cooking Appa chicken stock powder, you can get it from Shopee Malaysia and Singapore. And thank you all for those who have already bought it, and I know many of you have bought it 2 or 3 times. Thank you so much for your strong support. Right. Now we can actually put in the fried garlic. It will further enhance the flavor of your brains. And samhyong. This is the big brother of 5 spice powder. Very fragrant. I'm going to put about maybe half a tablespoon. I put a little bit more today because I did not put any cinnamon stick, bay leaf, or star anise. So I will put this powder a little bit more. This powder also contains that 3 items. Next thing, give it 2 to 3 tablespoons of light soya sauce. A little bit of fish sauce. Especially from places like Chaosan, yeah, they like to add fish sauce into their braise. And approximately 2 to 3 tablespoons of dark soya sauce as well. Don't add too much dark soya sauce, especially at the beginning. It can make your braise become bitter. Why dark soya sauce can become bitter? It is because the caramel that the factory used to make the dark soya sauce, it is bitter in nature, yeah? Wow, look at the beautiful color. Now we are going to add in some sugar. Instead of adding normal sugar, I'm going to put in some palm sugar instead. Approximately 1 to 2 tablespoons of palm sugar. You can use normal brown sugar or also white sugar. It's perfectly fine. But coconut palm sugar will give you extra flavor. You're going to give it some salt. Basically, our braise is ready. I don't mind giving it some white pepper. So now I'm going to transfer this braise over to my pressure cooker and also put in the pork and as well as the egg. Right, so my braised broth is already inside my pressure cooker. Now I'm going to add in the pork and also the egg. And just make sure everything is nicely submerged under the broth. Then this is good enough. Don't use too much broth. The more broth you use is the harder for you to control the flavor of the braised broth itself. So next thing, very easy. Close the lid. Make sure you close the pressure valve. And we are going to set. So let me choose a tendon or steel ridge and then 35 minutes. So this is basically using higher pressure to cook it for approximately 35 minutes, then it is done. Very simple. Of course, you can do some final seasoning adjust to taste right before you serve. Now just let your pressure cooker do the work. If you are not using a pressure cooker and using a normal pot, then you, after boiling, your broth is ready, put in the pork and also the egg and close the lid. Tune down the fire to medium low and let it boil for at least 1 hour, 1.5 hour minimum. 1.5 hour, yeah? Then everything will be just perfect. Tender, tender. The word is tender. Right, this is after the pressure has been fully released. Wow, so fragrant. Can you all see? Look at this. Oh, even though I never put in the cinnamon stick, bay leaf, and also star anise, it's still going to taste really good. Look at this. Let me show you the pork. See? The pork and the egg. Nice and jiggly. Now you can actually remove the egg and also the meat. And the sauce, you can further cook, take out some of the sauce and further reduce it if you like. When I say reduce it, meaning you can take out some of the sauce, probably about one bowl of the sauce here, braised sauce, and cook it using stove for probably another few more minutes to let it thicken it up. Yeah, but I don't normally do that. I prefer a more watery sauce. So I'm going to eat it together. I'm going to cut some chili padi and eat it with and make it into a light soya sauce and also fish sauce. Suddenly I realized I forgot to add in some traditional tofu, my favorite tofu. Never mind, next time. I always cook this anyway. So this will be my family dinner tonight. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page, you click like and follow button, follow up on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. By the way, you can still adjust to using salt and sugar to adjust to taste on the braised broth. Alright, bye bye.